What a guan, it's your boy Big Truck. Hey, yo, shout out to Bang. It will give you that energy. You're going to need this energy to dissect all this information that's going to be coming at you in a few. Listen, conversation and reviews. Shout out to the Tip Network. And shout out to my girl, Miss Jaguar White. And shout out to those that we are about to listen to. I always pay homage and pay respect to those. So they got some things to say. I got some things to say. Grab your shoulder pads and your helmet, and let's get this work. Let's go.
Close the doors.
Sad news in hip hop. Tory Lanez caught catch up.
What?
Tory Lanez got stabbed 14 times in the yard.
Tory Lanez got stabbed up 14 times. They had to bring him to an outside hospital.
Tried to murder him, hit in the back of his head, everything.
Tory Lanez was allegedly attacked by a fellow inmate named Santino Castillo at California Correctional Institution, CCI.
According to TMZ sources, the hip-hop star was in the yard of this Supermax state facility.
Doing corrections. I worked at Twin Towers, came to Nevada, worked a federal correctional facility. I've seen things, and I know things all too well. Grew up in the hood of Long Beach. So when you see certain things and you are around certain things, they become familiar to you, which in retrospect teach you how to move and know how to identify.
In California when he was attacked by another inmate. His injuries are said to be non-life threatening. Just last week, he somehow shared this photo to Instagram and bragged about his new album dropping this summer.
She took my heart, filled it with nothing.
He looked cock diesel. He's with the brothers in the yard. And this week, he got stabbed up. And last week I was thinking, like, yo, he's comfortable. Like, this is real. This is American me. This prison, like LA prison in the yard. They try to take his life. That wasn't just his slash.
He hit up 14 times. It's severe. Yeah, that's severe.
Back, both lungs collapsed, critical condition. This real.
Tory Lanez case is being revisited. Evidence.
It was a hit, straight up. You think about it. Now, for him to get done up like he did 14 times, let me tell you this. You can't sit up here and tell me one person did that. I know for a fact, working in the prison, I've seen things happen. 14 times. I guarantee you, it was more than one person. You don't know how things go. That was a hit. That was a setup. That was an ambush.
Came out showing that there was a 0.01% chance of the gun being in Tory Lanez's possession at any time in the car. It was actually shown that the passenger seat most likely had the gun, and in the passenger seat was somebody named Kelsey, who was Megan's best friend.
According to the driver, Kelsey and Meg get out, started arguing, and fighting. Kelsey pulls a hammer. Tory goes, grabs Kelsey, and the driver says he did not see who pulled the trigger, but the gun went off. For some, that changes absolutely nothing. For some, it changes everything.
Many months later.
No, listen. Yeah, man, listen. Ain't no old as you, talk like you, dance like you, and as cocky as you ain't crying. Yeah, y'all with that bitch, please. He should have kicked you right off in your mother. Cause they say you like to drink and you like to fight. You one of them big hoes that like you'll whoop everybody. Couldn't nobody whoop you. You was at the white girl party and you was showing that big old. Don't try to get that man in trouble. Get him shit back to Canada.
One thing about Charleston White, he gonna tell it like a T.I. is. And that's exactly how it went. On top of Tory Lanez was having relations with the homegirl, Cassie, and Meg at the same time. You see what I'm saying? Meg knew it, but Meg was still allowing him to hit too. So you can't just come off raw on Tory Lanez. Megan is dirty too. Listen here, player. That man does not deserve to be sitting up in there in that prison for something he did not do. Conscience is going to be weighing on everybody. That's what happens when karma comes back on you. karma's gonna come back and eat at your ass in many different ways.
Where you can't come over here in the United States and make good music no more for us. You wrong. Everybody know you the kind of don't cry.
So Tory Lanez, his legal team is claiming that they have a statement from a bodyguard of Kelsey's. Kelsey's was Meg's best friend, Megan Thee Stallion's best friend, claiming that he overheard some things that changes Tory Lanez sitting in jail, that Tory Lanez is not guilty and Kelsey is.
They have new evidence. Lanez didn't shoot superstar Megan Thee Stallion, but it was instead her former best friend, Kelsey Harris.
And let me just say this. Doing bodyguard work for a few celebrities, we see things. We know things. You know, but for us bodyguards, we move differently. We move strategically and quietly, but always, we keep our eyes on a swivel. Because anything can happen on any given Sunday. Stay ready so that you don't have to get ready.
And they say Harris's one-time bodyguard, Bradley James, was spurred by conscience to come forward.
The bodyguard said it's weighing too heavy on his conscience to not come up and speak out about this. Tory Lanez was impaled 14 times and has multiple hits put on him since this happened. Furthermore, unknown DNA was found on the weapon. However, they never tested Kelsey for her DNA, at least to anyone's knowledge. So many people are saying, why wouldn't Tory just come out and say that he's a rapper who doesn't believe in snitching? And he actually shouldn't have gotten more than 1 to 3 years in prison, even if he was taking the fall. However, he got 10 because they gave him an enhancement weapon charge, which they only use for severely dangerous criminals. Now with the hits also being put on him, Kelsey's bodyguard, Megan's best friend, came out and said, I can't hold this in anymore.
Mr. James informed Unite the People that he was witness to the conversation Miss Harris had where she stated she had the gun, she fired it 3 times, Mr. Peterson grabbed her arm and knocked it down, and the gun fired 2 more times. In essence, Mr. Peterson never shot anybody.
Could it be? Could it be? Maybe she shot herself? Because in the act of them tussling, there's one theory. She shot herself. I don't know. What do y'all think?
You big dummy.
Walter Roberts says the statement aligns with another witness who saw 2 women fighting.
Any of y'all out there that believe that Tory Lanez picked up a gun while he was with 2 girls that he popped them both, said dance and shot her in the foot, I stand by, you're an idiot.
Because even when the story broke and I give my thesis on it, there were a few that came after me with that. Oh, I'm a hater. Tory did it. A large number of women swore up and down that Tory did it. They swore up and down. Just like the brick bitch. Every woman swore up and down was coming for men. Like they had the machete and they were slicing and dicing men until they found out that the brick lady lied. And the truth came out. Crickets. Just like the truth is going to come out with this here. Crickets. But what have men been telling you? Nah, there's no way. Even if Megan had got popped, what was it, a week or 2 later, she out dancing, crip walking, twerking, dropping it like it's hot, picking it up when it's cold. For a person to get popped in the foot, you sure dancing around like you Diddy.
You bigger dummy than my dummy.
Go wrong. The narrative now is to say black men are no good. Man, y'all embarrassing yourself. Y'all talking about the gods. You just don't understand. But one day, when it's time to understand, I believe that there's a force that's not going to let you perpetrate. I believe if there is a God, he is watching. And when you perpetrate and jump on the side of good, it ain't going to work.
Lanez's lawyers say they've had the new evidence for months and were waiting on the appeals court to rule, but went public after he was stabbed in prison. The family and legal team insists Lanez was never given a fair trial, raising questions about the prosecution and investigation.
No DNA, no fingerprints, missing bullet fragments. Despite those concerns, rapper Tory Lanez, whose legal name is Daystar Peterson.
That shit pisses me off. The more I hear about it, pisses me the fuck off. An innocent brother behind bars for something he didn't do. And this is why. This is why. Two things. Men, you better be careful how the fuck you moving. You better be careful of how you are moving. Be careful when it comes to trusting these hoes. Be careful. Because you're going to find yourself between a pimp and a hard place. If you're going to date you a woman that got some good sense. Date you a woman that has good character. Date you a woman that you can take around your family and friends. Now, to a large number of women, I need to address y'all asses. Because y'all are sick to be cheering this shit on. Good woman of good character and good sense. They've already said it loud and clear. We don't associate ourselves with modern feminist women. We separate ourselves. We are not a part of their bullshit.
She says the case was paper thin and politics thick, alleging that prosecutors inflated weak charges and caved to media pressure. Her warning is if a celebrity can get railroaded, what chance does the average defendant have?
So all you people who want to say something about a group of people like black men, where if you watch our history, especially in America alone, we've been victimized since we got here. We've been to blame of everything as long as we've been here. Your little boy, 1, 2, 3, 4 years old, will be blamed for all the failures in America.
Even after that black man has transitioned and went to that upper room, they still gonna find something wrong about what he did was wrong. It's always gonna be man's fault. When will it be a time where a large number of women take responsibility for their actions and behavior? Because see, this gives me a throwback. What is that throwback? When Cat Williams said, in 2025, all lies will be exposed. And those that have a problem with it know why they have a problem with it. And your boy Big Truck said, certain individuals are going to get called out for the shit that they do and say.
Just like you did his daddy, I'm gonna do him like that, because are allowed to pull that and claim womanhood as a weapon. Let me say that again. I want everybody to hear that. Claim womanhood as a weapon. They ain't never claiming womanhood for nothing but to weaponize against the brothers.
And let me just say this and make this perfectly clear. For the brothers, this is where you stand up, you stand on business, and you turn up. Let your yes be yes, let your no be no. Set your limitations.
My nigga.
Oh, he say all the time. I got the receipts to show I help my people. Where your receipts? Your receipts, I'm telling you, a lot of you women out there who claiming to be women, your receipts are gonna claim you only took from the hood. You only took from the hood. You took court cases. You did everything that was bad in the hood, but claim innocent victim.
Is something to be aware of, and it's all fun and games until somebody's life is in danger. When somebody's in the slammer, getting stabbed up, poked up 14 times, double collapsed lungs.
After the play was over, unsportsmanlike conduct.
This is the same bitch that went on Gayle King and lied. She straight up lied. When you have evidence that is right in your face, evidence that you've discovered, and also evidence of someone incriminating their damn self. Mean to tell me you don't see this shit? But everybody else do. You got good men and women that have done their research. They came to the realization, and it's crystal clear, that this bitch was clearly lying. The shit is not adding up. We're looking at this, and what we're seeing, we all see bullshit.
My nigga.
Life on the line. And what if this man was innocent, wasn't even supposed to be in that situation in the first place? What if evidence came to light that lies and deceit, that a conspiracy in the worst case? The greatest trick that the devil played on man wasn't that he didn't exist. The greatest trick the devil played on man was to wrap himself in a package that a man could not resist. So my question is this: what's the compensation? What are we gonna do? What are we going to do about these situations? Ever since the Me Too movement, it seems that men have been getting sold up creek without a paddle. They caught all the perverts, but they want more because these ladies still feel like they need to settle the score. And why did they believe this woman so easily? Why was Meg so sympathetic? Why was her friend so sympathetic? When it came out that he was smashing them both, why were they so sympathetic? Because you see, the feminist jargon says that a woman can do whatever she wants to do. That Me Too movement, we will believe them. That fifth wave feminism, we will believe them. A man can say it's not me, we won't believe him. I'm talking about Tory Lanez. And evidence has came out. People have stepped forward. They've stepped up and said that, hey, this man could not have did it. He could not have shot the gun. We always knew that Megan Thee Stallion was faulty in her testimony, but this is absolutely outrageous.
Of course. So upon discovery of evidence, that means they've been researching it. That means they've examined every situation and they put all the cards out on the table of what the possibilities could be. Okay? On top of having certain individuals speaking up. Once you have new evidence, we want to revisit this case. We want to open this case back up, because now we've got some new evidence and we want a fair trial, because the individual that y'all had in there that tatted him up, well, did y'all pay him? Was he getting paid? Was he part of the industry? What's up? Was he paid to be there at that time?
Tory Lanez deserves a new trial. He deserves due process. He deserves a pardon.
And so today we came forward in light of Tory's harm that happened to him in prison, and we are calling for the governor to pardon Tory Lanez. The evidence is very clear that he is an innocent man, and at this point, we do not believe that the system is able to protect him, and he's innocent, so he needs to be released. There's no reason why he needs to continue to be in there.
You see, polite savages, the Megan Thee Stallion case is the reason why a lot of men just can't force themselves just to straight up and down believe all women without any due process, without any search mechanisms. I want everybody to just remain critically sound in their thought process. When you see something that doesn't make sense, it just doesn't make sense for a reason. If somebody can't make it make sense to you, if after you look at it from all angles, after you logically break down the situation and say, hold on a second, something just isn't right, don't rest on your laurels. Don't think that it's just gonna be okay and it's not your responsibility, because most likely something just isn't right.
Fuck you, and fuck you.
Tory Lanez trial, because to see the way Tory Lanez is poked up in the hospital and the guy that did it got money on his books right after.
Yeah, that too. It was brought to my attention, sit my bang. I got to throw a flag on this one.
After the play was over, unsportsmanlike conduct.
Meg Thee Stallion fans have been currently putting money on that individual's books. I cannot be making this shit up.
All right, idiots are a fool.
The hell with y'all. Y'all modern feminist women, this is the reason why men don't protect you. This is the reason why men fall back. This is the reason why men don't come your way. Fuck it. This is the reason why black men don't come your way. This shit right here, I'm calling it out. How dare you? But when shit go wrong in your life, when reality slaps you in the face, busts you in your mouth, then you have the audacity to call on men. How come men don't protect us? How come men don't approach us? Because of shit like this.
It was a hit. And now, bodyguards come forward saying that it was never Tory. Like I said, how did he pull that off? He was high out of his mind. He wasn't even sober enough to hit the one in the middle. And these is big bitches. Lion ass Megan. So that you can do Airbnbs and be a Harajuku Barbie in real life and be a fake anime character and make ramen with weirdos. That you did all of that. You put that man's life on the line for that. These hoes ain't nothing. All of these rap hoes ain't nothing but set up queens.
My nigga. Ain't no damn queen. Because the queen ain't even in you. When you have these women, a large number of these women, modern feminist women, fuck it. Modern feminist mammy, spider monkey, women, 99-cent mop buckets, pirates. They come up here and they talk all this shit about men. They run their damn mouth. These moon crickets running their damn mouth. They know what they say when they say it. And you wonder why. Stop it. You ain't got to be disrespectful. You ain't got to cuss them out. Just remove yourself from their presence. Let they asses talk. Let they asses continue to shoot they self in the foot, in the mouth. Leave they asses alone.
Fuck you, and fuck you.
Now you got DDG. Now he being drugged through the mud by his baby mama, and I bet you he didn't even know she was pregnant. I wouldn't be surprised if she got pregnant on purpose just to... because he said no to Jay-Z. Now all of a sudden he's a woman beater. Chris Brown say no to Jay-Z. He was a woman beater.
Don't you get what's going on? When you tell him no, I got to assassinate your character. Here's the pattern. Pay attention to the pattern. No one is talking about the pattern.
Big dummy there. Lane say no to Jay-Z. He a woman, power. I'm just saying. All of you YouTubers were very involved in that trial. How do you feel? I want to know.
Access granted.